Welcome back. Welcome back. And here we are. And let me just check our volume. Yeah, we have volume. Great. All things are in place. Welcome back to another WCN Live here in the Wilson County News. My name is Kristen Weaver. I'm Director of Operations here. And today our guest is
Joy Honeycutt with Joy Ceramics.
Thank you so much for being here. We're excited about this conversation today with learning all that you do, Joy. And first, let me thank our sponsor. That's the Price Way, which includes the dealerships, Price, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, and Richardson Brothers Chevrolet here in Floresville. They are located next to each other on 181, and you can shop there for all makes and models, as well as a huge service department and careers. So check them out and show them some love. Their Facebook pages are linked in the description here today. And so thank you, The Price Way, for your sponsorship of WCN Live. Next, we are going to draw us a winner. So let me just remind folks that while we're live, we are, that you want to post a comment. Just post anything, say good morning, hi, or even questions for our guest, and that will get your name into next week's drawing. So share this video, and we look forward to the conversation ahead. But first, Joy, if you would please draw me a winner from last week's. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And our winner is Yoli Signs. Congratulations, Yoli. Yes, Yoli commented on last week's interview where we were talking with the Queen-elect and King-elect of the Peanut Festival this year. That was a great conversation. So Yoli, I'll be reaching out to you on Facebook Messenger. Congratulations, you win a C Street Gift Shop gift bag. So look for that, for a message from me, and you can pick it up from our office here later. Okay, so let's see. Joy, tell us a little about yourself. Again, who you are to our audience, and where you're from.
I'm Joy Honeycutt. I was born here in San Antonio, raised in Houston. My husband was in the military for 22 years, so we've been all over the place. So I got into ceramics approximately 35 years ago when we were stationed in Georgia. And I just built it up since then. So now I've got 35 years into it.
Yeah, really. What drew you to ceramics?
It was a way to get away from the house and let the husband take care of the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're pretty artistic then.
I love it. My youngest one does
creative.
Paints on canvas. So she's real good about it.
Yes. So many of you may recognize the name Joy Ceramics and also her beautiful items here if you've been to the South Texas Home and Garden Show. She's been doing that. We'll get into that a little bit later, but if you were thinking, I know this name, I know her, that's where you've seen her, maybe at some of the markets. But yeah, that was going to be my next thing, actually, that you go back in our community, like it's been probably 17 or more years, because you've been at every one of the garden events.
I've been at every one of the garden events. I love meeting people. I love seeing them come back and enjoy my pieces.
That's right. So, and I know you'll be there next year, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Absolutely.
God's willing, I'll be there.
Yep, we have our date already for the South Texas Home and Garden Show for March. I'm not going to say it because I will probably get it wrong, but it is already set, and yeah, we're looking forward to that.
Well, at the garden show, we also have I rent 3 booths, and one booth is just for the kids to come in and paint the Easter eggs.
That's right.
And they're able to take those home the same day they paint them.
That's nice.
So it's something I enjoy doing with the kids.
Yeah, that's always a plus. Yeah, you have a really wonderful setup, and I know I've had some pieces in my collection of yours that, especially the frogs. I love the frogs.
Well, I'm known as the frog lady.
And why is that?
Well, when I first got into it, my first shows were in Seguin. And I did market stage down there, and I had a lot of frogs because my twin sister loves frogs. So they called me the frog lady because I had so many frogs when I first started. Now I have a lot of everything.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah, I have 35,000 mows.
Wow. Yeah. Well, let's just go ahead and move into that. We'll circle back to this other question in a minute, but Well, what makes your products unique? I guess let's talk about your products and all that you have.
I make it all myself. I do most of my own pouring. Then we clean it, and then we decide what we're going to paint, what we're going to put on the shelf for the customers to come in and buy.
Yeah.
I have wholesalers that come in and buy from me. So I don't carry no greenware. It's all bisqueware and finished products.
Okay.
And we do special orders, so if you want something done a special way, then we go ahead and paint it the way you would like to have it painted.
Oh, nice.
And there's no extra charge for special orders. We just charge the regular price.
Mm-hmm. Neat.
So
what is the difference between bisque and finished?
Bisque is just white product.
Okay.
It's just when it comes out of the kiln, it's white.
Okay.
And the finished products are the ones that have all the colors and stuff to it.
Really neat. Yeah. Talk a little bit about what's in front of us here.
Okay, this is my newest one. This is a little gut bat. It's a girl bat.
Mm-hmm.
So we put a hole in the bowl and put feathers on it, so she have a little bit of hair.
So cute.
And she's on a pedestal, so she's above it.
Yeah.
This is the frog with the big old shoes.
I love him.
It's one of my popular pieces. And this is the Christmas tree that lights up.
Very nice.
But we have these from this size up to 3.5 foot, if not longer, bigger.
Wow.
So we have all different, we have about 22 different Christmas trees.
Great. And you say you sell those Christmas trees year round?
I sell them. I've been selling them year round. I can't keep up when people come in starting in January and starts ordering them.
Mm-hmm.
So I usually have them year round.
That's neat.
And the closer it gets to Christmas, the harder for you to get one. Because
so it's smart to get them early.
You can get them early.
Yeah. Wow. Talk about a little more about the kind of one, like we were talking about some of the religious items, and just like you said, you started with frogs and you kind of have everything, even the Christmas trees.
I have Christmas trees, I have Jesus pieces, I have mushrooms, I have the new gnomes that people are into those. I have them all different sizes, all good kinds. We have pumpkins for Halloween, we have witches, ghosts, I have dinnerware, canister sets, which nobody buys no more.
Right.
Bowls and pitchers, the old-fashioned bowl and pitchers. Yeah. We have those. We just have a big variety. Like I say, I got 35,000 molds.
Oh my gosh. And so people can find you at a show, but also you have a location.
Yes, I have a location. I live out in Marion area. There's a private airport out there. The location is 215 Talladega Lane in Marion. You do have to call for appointment to get me because I'm very busy and I don't want somebody coming out there if I'm at a doctor appointment.
Right, right. So set an appointment,
Yeah,
look you up.
Yep, you can look me up and set an appointment.
Yeah, yeah, and you can find Joy Ceramics on Facebook. She is tagged in the description of this video, and it is Joy Ceramics. Yeah, actually, it's Joy Ceramics 1953 is the actual tag. So you can find her, and yeah, and you're very responsive. I will say she's great with technology, so you won't have any trouble.
I'm not great.
Well,
my kids are teaching me.
Yeah, you respond to my emails.
I would like to plug something.
Yeah.
I have a show coming up that I put on every August.
Oh.
This is the 10th year. It's at, there will be people that will selling bisqueware. I do have a couple of crafty people that's coming in. We have supplies for paints and stuff like that that will be sold at the show. And it's at a community center in Schutz, Texas on August the 23rd and 24th.
And this is your show?
Yes, ma'am. I've been putting it on for 10 years.
Okay. When you showed me that, I didn't realize it was, you showed me the notes about the show coming up. I didn't realize it was actually your show.
Sponsored by Joy Ceramics.
There you are. Very cool. I'm going to have to get that information before you leave so I can put it on our calendar. Oh, good, good. Yeah, I didn't realize that when we were setting up this interview that there was such exciting things coming along. Oh, we have a couple of questions,
We
too.
have quite a few, well, but we have between 100 and 150 people walking the door.
Yeah, and that's in shirts. I know I had gotten that
Yeah.
point earlier. But, yeah, we definitely want to put that on the community calendar and get that information out to our readers, too. Well, we have a few questions and some good mornings. Thank you all for joining us.
Good morning.
Yeah. And Sherry Manti, she says she grew up working on ceramics. That's interesting, Sherry. She's at the library.
Oh, cool.
But also, she asked if you have classes that they can paint their own.
Yes, we do have classes on it's a Tuesday morning and a Thursday evening. You have to call me and I'll tell you what days they are. I don't have the dates in front of me right now.
And what's the fee for a class?
It depends on the piece,
Okay.
but it's $10 to get started. And then you buy your own paint, unless you just need a little bit of paint. But most of the time you buy your own paint and your piece to paint, and we'll show you how to paint it.
Wow, that's really fun. Can people do group?
Yes.
Like, that's how they work? Or if you're just an individual?
Individual and groups.
Okay.
If we do a group, then you set the time and place, and we will also go to your house to teach you to paint at your house.
Oh my gosh, that's so nice. That sounds fun. I think a lot of people would really enjoy something like that.
And we do also do kids' parties on Saturdays, but you have to call and make appointments and schedule it ahead of time and show me what you would like the kids to paint.
Yeah.
Because usually we only let the kids pick 3 pieces. You know, I have 3 different items that they have to choose from. They get 1 piece, but they have 3 different items, and you get to pick out the 3 items you want them to paint on.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. What would you say is your most popular product?
Frogs. Frogs and
I love
Christmas
them.
trees.
I just love frogs. Well, what would be what's one of the most interesting pieces that someone has asked you to create?
I don't know. I've done it too long. I don't remember.
Wow. Or something that maybe you have that we would be going, oh, I'm surprised. Something that would be interesting to the viewers to note, something different. What would be really different that you have?
What I call stump planters.
Oh.
And they look like tree planters.
Mm-hmm.
And I sell a lot of those at the shows and stuff because they're flower pots. And it's a stump with legs and arms.
Oh, that's cute.
Some of them have arms and some of them don't, but that's been one of the big popular pieces lately is the stump people.
Well, let's talk about your price range. I know we were talking about that earlier, and this is definitely, I think this is why you do so well. It's definitely, these are pieces that you can easily pick up when they see you. You look at that frog, and how much is the frog?
And that frog's $22.
And the tree?
The tree's $35.
Right.
That's finished, so.
Yeah, these are finished
and
products.
These 3 pieces
here
run you $20 for the 2 pieces.
Yeah.
And keep my prices reasonable because I want them to go out the door, not sit on the shelf.
Exactly. They have their own lives. They need to go.
Yeah, they need to go
spread
on.
their wings.
Yeah.
Cute. And of course, what is one of your favorites of products and pieces? What would be your favorite?
I guess it would be frogs. I've not been doing frogs for so long.
But that was because of your sister, you said, right?
My twin sister loves frogs. She's no longer with us, but she loves frogs.
Yeah.
But
sweet.
Right now my favorite thing is to do the stump planters. I love them because I can do them.
Yeah, I can imagine that changes over time.
And I never do 2 alike unless somebody says, "Can you do?"
Yeah.
And the bad part about that is, I never write down what colors I use.
Oh, okay.
So I have to do it from memory, and sometimes they're not exactly right, but they come out pretty good.
That's nice. And let's see what Sherry says. Yes, she said she took home one of your frogs to North Dakota as a gift for her mother-in-law. That's sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of the frogs in my yard, too. I need a replacement soon for that one. I've had it for a very long time.
Good.
Yeah. And I know that on Facebook you do post some of your products there.
I do have on Facebook. I do post pictures. I also have a Facebook page for that says Joy Ceramics.
Right.
It has the frog on it. Now you have to be careful because there's another Joy Ceramics out there, but mine has the frog on it.
Okay.
And it has a lot of the pictures on it.
All right. Cool. And is there anything that we might have left out? Anything else you want to mention? Of course, we'll circle back to the event as I kind of get to the end of my questions here.
Well, I love meeting people, so I just like to be out there, and I do the Floresville show every year. I also do the Luling show, and I've been doing it for 18 years.
Okay. What's the Lutheran show?
Luling.
Luling. In Luling.
In Luling. The Grinch, that's called the Grinch Christmas night.
Okay. Cool.
And I do it every year. Also, at the Grinch Christmas, the kids get to come in and paint Christmas ornaments.
Oh, nice.
I have a big tote full of the flat ornaments, so they can paint whatever they want to on them, and they can also take those home at the same time.
Yeah.
The Christmas ornaments are $2.
Nice.
So unless I go to a bigger size, and then there'll be $3. But most of the time, I try to keep it around $2.
Yeah.
So the kids can do something, and I have kids come back and paint every year.
Yeah.
And we date the back of it so they can see the difference from year to year.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's very. They really enjoy.
And
doing
is it the same ornament too, or do you switch those out?
This they get to choose from 5 different all the Christmas ornaments.
Nice.
At the Christmas at the event. I'm trying to add a couple of new ones to it this year.
Oh, that's nice. That's in Luling. Okay. And then the big one you have coming up is August 23rd to the 24th, and this is your 10th annual San Antonio Ceramics and Fire Art Show.
Right.
Okay. And it's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Right.
It's at the Schertz Community Center in Schertz, and it's sponsored by Joy Ceramics.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Very nice. We look forward to putting that on our calendar.
We also have people. I have a jewelry lady coming. We have baked goods coming. There's also a class that my daughter's going to teach.
Oh, good.
I couldn't bring a piece today because it's so big. But it's called mobilizing.
Okay.
And I'm doing it on a mushroom like the one that will be displayed. They're finished. That class runs $18. We finish you the mushroom and the paint. So, and you don't get to take it home the same day. You have to leave it with me with your name and number, with your name on the bottom of the piece, because it has to be refired.
Okay.
But when they get fired, I will call everybody and tell them they're ready and they can come to the shop and pick it up.
Yeah.
Or if they can't come to the shop, I can make arrangements to meet them someplace.
Yeah. Wow. You sound just like full service. You have
I
everything
try to
and do everything.
I try to be very helpful to other people.
It sounds like you are. That's really nice.
I love what I do. I've been doing it for a while.
That's nice. I'm so glad that you came today to share, and we get to know you a little bit more outside the show, where we would usually run into you. It's nice to know what you're doing, and so nice to learn about all of that.
My son wants to know when I'm retiring. I says when I can't do it no more.
Yeah.
Because I love doing what I do.
Yeah. Well, that's a good plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow. So as a reminder, if you want to look up Joy Ceramics, she's on Facebook, and her email is joyceramics@gmail.com, and she has a phone number posted on Facebook, so you can reach out to her if you wanted to go visit her at the shop. You want to call ahead, and we'll all be putting this on our calendar about your art show. It's August 23rd, 24th in Schertz. Lots to look forward to. And, of course, again, you will see her at next year's South Texas Home and Garden Show in Floresville.
I will be there.
That's right. Well, thank you so much for this conversation. Thank you all for joining us. I also want to thank our sponsor, The Price Way, which includes the dealerships Price, Chrysler, Dodge, Ram, and Jeep, and Richardson Brothers Chevrolet. They are located here in Floresville, next to each other on 181, and you can just shop all makes and models, as well as a huge service department and careers. So check them out, and thank you, Price Way, for being our sponsor of WCN Live. And again, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Yeah, and you guys join us again next Wednesday when we will be here again, Wednesday at 10 a.m. for another conversation. We'll see you then. Bye.
Bye-bye.